baby, my Valentine, yeah. Boy, now you're making my temperature rise. If you leave me, I go die, I swear. You are like the oxygen I
of Ms. Kelly Kumalo's phone showing contact between her number ending with 4358 and the other number ending with 202, the one that was identified as belonging to accused number 5, on the dates 2 August 2014 and 15 October 2014. Then exhibit triple K 5 in brackets A. It's section 205 GPRS stream stroke data usage of Ms. Kelly Kumalo's phone for 3 August 2014 and 15 October 2014. Then exhibit triple K 5B, the replacement page of the GPRS stroke data usage of 15 October 2014. Then exhibit triple K 5 in bracket C, the GPRS stream showing change of towers on the 3rd of August 2014. Exhibit triple K 5 in brackets E, is Colonel Stein's demonstration or notes of the 2 calls on Vodacom section 205 data. Then paragraph 113, exhibit 5 in brackets F, cell phone downloads handed in by counsel for accused number 4. Then exhibit, I'm sorry, it should be triple K 5 G. F and triple K 5G, Section 25, Vodacom and Excel sheets received from central database of the police. Then Exhibit Triple K in bracket 6, the affidavit of Colonel Stein, dated 8 August 2024. Then lastly, Exhibit Triple K in bracket 7, is the original CD containing downloads of Ms. Kelly Kumalo's handset by Sergeant Mushwana. Then coming back, my lord, to the second issue that led to the delay in the commencement of the proceedings. When scouring through the record, we discovered that there are certain portions of Lieutenant Colonel Mangena's evidence which are missing from the transcribed records that we have received. We have received 2 sets of transcribed records. The first set is for the 30th of August 2023, which goes from page 1 up to page 74. Then the second transcribed record that we received, it's for the one covering the 31st of August 2023. And in neither of these 2 sets of records is the evidence of Colonel Mangena contained that pertains in particular to the findings that he arrived at, the court charts that he had prepared. And our suggestion, my lord, after conferring with my colleagues, was that we listen to the recordings to see if those missing parts are indeed in the recording, and we can then take it from that point. I think we are all agreed that the missing parts are crucial for the purpose of cross-examination and for the witness, especially in light of the fact that it's been close to a year that he has given his evidence. We therefore suggest, my lord, that perhaps we should take a short adjournment so that we listen to the recordings, and will then apprise of the court of what is contained in the recordings.
Mr. Mtulizulu.
That is the arrangement at the stage to stay later down to listen to the recordings.
As the court pleases, my lord, I do concur with my learned colleague about the arrangements, my lord.
As it pleases the court, my lord, I share the same sentiment. As the court pleases, my lord, I share the same sentiment. That is the arrangement. Thank you.
Let me just ask, it's normally not done. Colonel Mangena, do you have your notes? Mangani, sorry. Mangena. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mangena. I used to play soccer with a guy called Sporo Mangena.
Sporo Mangena.
Sorry, yeah. Do you have your own notes?
Own notes on
the evidence you gave here?
The testimony that I got was the transcript from the
No, you're not listening. The evidence you gave viva voce, do you have your own notes?
No, I don't have notes.
How did you give your evidence without referring to documentation?
Unless I was referring to my statements when I was giving evidence.
And what else did you use? Because they say there are charts missing.
The court charts that I prepared.
Don't you have copies of those?
I handed over
So we have copies of those.
We have copies of that.
Have you gone over your evidence? Because it's, to be fair, it's a year that you last testified about this. Have you gone over your evidence?
I've gone over some of it, not all of it, my lord.
Hello?
Because I've gone over some of it, not all of it, because some of it is not, I didn't receive it.
When you say some of it, which you didn't receive?
The one that the advocate BALOI was talking about, I was referring to, yes, are the ones that I have received.
Missing.
The ones that are missing, I don't have them also.
And counsels, you don't keep your own notes, am I correct? Now, where are your notes? Like me,
Yes.
every day I come with a full-scape page. If you want me to, I can go and fetch all my notes from the first day. And I keep my notes. Yeah. So if he dies today, I'm sorry to say that, I will say, you know, on the 8th of January 2000 and what have you, he testified and said this. And when councils reconstruct evidence which is missing, they have recourse to their own notes. But it appears here we don't have the notes.
No, I think notes we do have.
Oh, so what's our problem then?
I think the challenge is when we're taking notes, we're taking them in a pre-key form. Like
Yes.
We don't write everything that he says.
You're right, what is important?
Yes, and what
That's
is important to me might not be important to Mr.
No, my
Ramosipi.
importance is
So I think
importance.
that's the challenge that we have. But all along, it has been a trajectory throughout, my Lord, that if you put something to the witness, you specifically refer him to the court record in order not to mislead him and to also put the court in a situation where the court might not be able to understand what is happening.
And unfortunately, you are talking to a guy, I'm sorry to say this again, who's 50 years in this profession. When you instruct your ballistic expert,
Yes.
now you can sit down.
Oh, thank you, Madam.
You get the record of the proceedings, of the evidence, of the ballistic evidence adduced by the state. Then you give it to your ballistic expert. And then you give your ballistic expert your client's version of what happened or could have happened. And then you say he must go and prepare on the basis of the notes which you have given him and the record of the proceeding. I can't see, it baffles me. How can you instruct a ballistic expert without getting his evidence? Because then you will realize that, oh, we don't have Mangena's evidence. Then you start doing, because you had the whole year. But I'll say from Tuesday, you told me that you're going to be consulting with your expert on Friday. So it means you must have had Mangena's evidence. Now we are coming back on Monday. We want to go and listen to the evidence. How did you instruct your, no, just sit down. How did you instruct your ballistic expert?
Should I have an input, my Lord?
Yeah.
As the court places, my Lord, indeed, that's the same procedure that the court is narrating. In preparation for the expert, we gave him this transcribed record, all the notes from the previous expert, from the test by Colonel Mangena. And then on Friday, when we consulted, it is the expert that told us, guys, the record that you gave me is missing because I've listened to YouTube. He listens to YouTube, my Lord. And the court previously told Mr. Mgomezu, YouTube is not a record for court purposes.
Yeah, because it's edited.
Yes. So he listened to YouTube and said, this is missing. And upon doing that, my Lord, we followed up and realized that 1.5 hours of court transcription or the proceedings is missing from the record. Then we appraised my learned colleague, Advocate BALOI, to do to that fact, my Lord. So we did follow that procedure.
So you want to listen to this tape for how long? Because you are now saying it's 1.5 hours. I thought it was, you're going to listen to 15 minutes or 30 minutes at the most.
Yes, my Lord. All that we want to check is whether the recording is there, not to listen to the whole recording, just to see if it's there. And if it's there, we'll then reconvene.
And if it is not there?
Well, if it's not there, my Lord, we'll then have to think about Plan B.
What's Plan B?
But I think for now, let's check if it's there, and we'll then take it from there.
I can, well, I can't do it. Otherwise, I would say I'll give you my notes. Yes, that will surprise you, Mr.
I'm not surprised, my Lord. My Lord.
Because my notes record everything that happened in this court. Everything.
An issue, my Lord, is not the personal notes of any of the councils here. It's what's on record.
You know what, the JP is perturbed by this case. He actually remarks that he thinks I'm enjoying this case. That's why it's not finishing. That's his remarks. He wants this case to finish and be finalized, because this case affects some persons and they want to know how it finishes. Now we're coming back. The record is missing. Hey, we want to listen to it. Our notes, you record what is important and what is not important, you don't record. And Manganye comes and says, oh, you know what? I have everything except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't give evidence without what you say is missing.
I can give evidence.
You can give evidence. Okay, let's adjourn for 30 minutes. And then after that, you'll tell me what we do. Okay, 30 minutes.
But we are indebted to the court for the indulgence. We did listen to the recording. The missing part, which was not transcribed, is indeed there on the recording. If one looks at the tape record, page 74, it ends at about line 15. Now from, I'm sorry, my lord.
You're saying if I look at page 74?
Yeah, page 74. The record ends at about line 16.
Okay.
Now, from 14:30, 2:30, up until 15:24,
Yeah.
that whole recording, my lord, hasn't been transcribed, and that is what is missing.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, what do we do? We suggest that the state and the defense suggest that an urgent request be made for transcription of this missing part overnight, and the registrar has already taken steps to request that. Hopefully we will get the transcripts tomorrow, and they'll be distributed to all the parties, including the witness. And in our estimation, everybody should be ready to proceed on Wednesday. We know, my lord,
who is the transcriber?
That we losing court time. It's written Gauteng
So how many
transcribers.
pages of evidence are missing, or minutes?
It's the whole afternoon, my lord. From, as I say, from 14.
So that,
30.
yeah, fine. But that evidence is from which time? 14?
14:30.
14:30 to?
Until 15:24.
15:24.
Yes.
On which day?
When the court adjourned, on the 30th of August, 2023.
Right. Colonel Manganya started testifying on which date?
He started to testify on that same date, the 30th of August, 2023.
Until? Yeah, I see.
Basically, up until the,
I see the
same day. What happened the next day, the 31st, were just merely procedural issues, but his evidence starts on the 30th and concludes on the very same day.
So it's one day?
Yes.
Who is the transcriber, the company that transcribes?
Well, I see in the transcript it says Gauteng Transcribers.
Have you spoken to them?
The registrar has, we haven't personally spoken to them.
Yeah,
but
unless this person comes here in court, we must continue. He must come here so that I make an order that he must transcribe this thing. I know what's going to happen tomorrow. Hey, the machine, hey, the stuff, hey.
Perhaps if the registrar can be of assistance.
How do you get your management to come to court? Who's in charge?
From my section is
Yeah. Hello?
From my section is Mbali Mahlangu.
Where is she or he?
Zondi, so someone who's telling me.
You see, I told you. Now that person who's on leave, she can't give orders when she's out of the office.
No, there is someone who's doing that.
Who is that? Will she be able to give orders that the record must be typed?
The judge's registrar sends out the letter.
No. She must be in court. Where are your offices? Where?
Fourth floor.
Here? Yeah, let her come here. Please. Tell her that the court is waiting on her. Wona Jane. So when you play the recording, does it sound?
The sound is audible, my lord.
It's audible.
Yeah, except for Colonel Mangena, it's a bit soft, but you can hear.
Now you say it wasn't typed, although it does.
Yes, for some inexplicable reason, it wasn't typed, and this it's a very rare occurrence. I think no one foresaw that there could be this big chunk that hasn't been transcribed.
Yeah. Has it ever happened to you, Kenna, that you come to court and then there are problems with the recordings?
No, my lord, it's for the first time.
First time?
It's for the first
After how many years?
30 years.
Okay. Means the first time after 50 years. First time.
It just shows the rarity of, the problem that crept up. Normally, it's just portions that are inaudible, but not portions that
No,
have been...
it's the whole evidence you're telling me. Mr. Badu, you're saying it's the whole evidence.
Not the whole evidence, my lord, but it's...
On the 30th of August.
Yes, I think it's most of the evidence after the long adjournment, say 1420. It's almost just under an hour's evidence, my lord, that hasn't been transcribed.
Who do I speak to? Mr. BALOI, can you enunciate what the problem is so that she understands you?
Yes. Afternoon. I'm BALOI for the state, and these are my colleagues for the defense. There was an unusual occurrence in this matter. On the 30th of August 2023, the proceedings were transcribed up to page 74. But from 1430, on the same day, from 1430 until 1524, the proceedings haven't been transcribed. But on the recording, the proceedings are there. Yes, so the proceedings are there but have not been transcribed. Yes.
I heard that
Yes.
this morning.
Yes.
Usually what I'm doing is I'm coming in the morning, I take the audio from the machine, I send it to the transcribers. They have to type from the beginning to the end. So usually I don't receive it back. My supervisor receives it and she emails it to the judge's secretary and she emails it to Nata at criminal session. So if something is missing, I won't know. I only collect the audio and send it.
Yes.
The receiving stuff, I don't receive it. And if somebody let me know, like the transcribers, tell me, okay, there's 15 minutes missing, then I will come back to the school and I will find that 15 minutes. But we sent this out on the 6th of September last year. And since then, nobody informed me there is something missing from that session.
Yes. What we're trying to do now, there's water under the bridge. What we want to find out is, can now this missing part be transcribed overnight so that we get the record tomorrow morning?
Yes.
This is what we want you to assist with. Yes.
Usually what happens, if the recording is more than 3 hours, we can't do it on that overnight. But this was after lunch.
Yes.
So the missing portion is about, I don't know how long.
Yeah, it's about, to be precise, it's just under an hour, 6 minutes short of an hour.
Yes.
So it's about 54 minutes.
Yes, that you can think on a overnight. Then I can do it today and tomorrow morning judge and the secretary will have the transcription.
Thanks. So you are going to be in charge of this operation,
Yes, Judge.
and you're assuring the court that you will be responsible for all the arrangements with the transcribers. We don't have to talk to the transcribers. You will do that. Hello?
Yes, I will.
And you will tell them that it's in terms of a court order. Who is the chief transcriber there, or the manager? Who you must speak to? Who must you speak to for this to be actualized? Who must you speak to?
To Stephanie.
She is who?
Stephanie.
What's her full name?
I only know her as Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yes. I can.
Yeah, please phone her now if you can.
Hi, Stephanie, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Listen, Stephanie, we are sitting with a problem here. I'm standing in court with Judge Montlatling now, and apparently the record wasn't completely typed after 30th of August 2023. We sent it out, yes, 30th of August 2023. The J33 number is 995. No, it's D995, yeah, D995 392. Yes, We sent it on the 6th of September last year. CC 6/7 of 20, Sabia's case. Apparently there's 40, yes, the 30 of August 2023. Apparently there's, yes, there's 45 minutes missing. Okay, what last time do you have there? $15.24. And then that is where it says court adjourned until the next day. But apparently, according to the state advocate, there is a piece of 45 minutes missing.
54.
54 minutes, you said.
It's actually 54 minutes from 14:30.
Sorry, can I interfere? Can you maybe advise the lady to type the whole record of the 30th?
Again.
Yeah, again, the whole record of the 30th.
Okay. The judge ordered now that the whole record must be typed again from the 30th of August 2023.
Yes.
Yes.
My lord, we were worried that
No, I'm going to send you a new audio today with a new J43. And that is going to be overnight, Stephanie. The judge don't mind. Yes, but the judge wanted tomorrow. I'm standing in court with judge now, and he ordered. I'm going to put you on speakerphone so that you can tell it to the judge.
What is she saying?
Okay, can you repeat it? Repeat it, please.
I'm here.
Okay, tell to the judge what you are saying to me.
Yes, an overnight, we normally cut off the overnight duration at 3 hours because of time. Because 1 hour takes the typist 4 hours to transcribe. The audio that I'm looking at for Sabia is 4 hours, 2 minutes. If you are saying there's an additional 45 minutes, that means this case is going to be 5 hours long. On an overnight, 5 hours is not doable.
It's a day. It's a day's evidence. Is that not so?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I say it's a day's evidence. Yendag. You can't do it
Yes,
overnight.
but that's the problem, because if I'm looking at the duration, because now you're saying we have to retype the entire audio.
I never said
So
that.
if
I said that, just listen. 1 day of the 30th of August. Not the whole record. Only 1 day. 30th of August.
Yes.
You can't type
Yes. What I'm saying, is, from the audio I've got, it is 4 hours, 2 minutes, just for that one day. Now, Debbie is saying there's an additional 45 minutes that's missing. So if I must include that 45 minutes to the 4 hours audio, that puts the audio at 4 hours, 45 minutes. So if you round it off, it's 5 hours. That on an overnight is not doable.
Yes.
Stephanie, the 4 hours includes the missing 45 minutes.
It's actually 50.
Okay, because, yes, because that didn't say. You see, I thought it's new audio.
I'm going to send you the 45 minutes today.
Is it 54 minutes or 45?
54.
Yeah, send me the audio, yeah?
Yes.
And then you can do that audio on the overnight.
Yes, and then I'm going to send it to Nata and Mbali.
Yes, and to the judge.
Okay, I don't have judge's email, so that, I don't.
My email.
It goes to Mbali and to Nata.
My email is heaven.com. Hello, are you listening?
Yes, what is it?
My email is heaven.com. How does that sound? Don't you have to send it to the registrar here?
No, I don't send it to the registrar.
Because if we send it to Mr. BALOI, they will say evidence is being cooked.
So mine goes to Mbali.
Who's Mbali? Wait. Who is Mbali? Who is Mbali? You.
She's the chief administrator.
Where is she? Where is she?
She's on leave.
She's on leave. Tell her she's on leave.
I don't get that.
If you don't send it to Mbali, who do you send it to? Jesus.
To Nata.
To Mbali and Nata.
Where's Nata?
Nata's on the second floor.
Let's say come. Jesus. Yeah, just wait. Nata, we're calling Nata.
No?
She was. God. You, miss. Tell her you are acting. Does she know that you are acting on behalf of Maslang? He was.
Hello?
Yeah, you can send it to me. Emily.
Okay, but are you going to read your email? Because remember last time you were saying you never got cases and I was sending all the cases to
Can you please send it to me?
Hey.
Okay, alright, that's fine. I can do that for you.
What time will you send it? I want to know. So that I must also phone when I'm at home. What time? What time? And she must give...
Overnight, we have until 9 o'clock to submit.
9 o'clock.
So it's going to be, yes.
Okay, just wait. Mr. Mnisi, just give this lady your number. So that you must check with her at 9 p.m.
9, yes.
9 p.m. And also give it to Miss Mshololo. And also Miss...
It's going to be 9 a.m.
Oh, 9 a.m. Where do you get the a.m. now? Tomorrow morning?
Yes, and overnight is overnight by the next day. So it's 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
It will be ready 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Are you sure, sir? Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so they will check on you at 9 a.m. We shall all be on speakers listening.
Yes, no problem.
There's no arithmetic about payments. The payment will do this and that and that and that. Hello?
Hi.
What about the payment? There's no problem.
Payments don't work like that. We send an invoice and it
Okay.
gets paid like on a monthly.
So you'll send an invoice
Yes, so you will get the transcript with the invoice.
at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, fine, thanks.
Thank you.
I thought I was a judge. So obvious, I'm a secretary, I'm a transcriber.
But maybe before she go, our suggestion, my lord, is that we confine ourselves to the missing part. If they have to transcribe the whole proceedings on the 30th of August, that might take a bit of time.
But I try to say only on the 30th.
Just the 54 minutes.
Yeah, we said 54 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Colonel Mangani, I'm sorry about this.
No problem, Judge.
Hey. So we shall adjourn because of those reasons. that we don't have
Yes, if it carries the court's approval, can we then resume on Wednesday?
Why Wednesday?
Just to give everyone the opportunity to
tomorrow.
go through the record.
Tomorrow. Because on Wednesday there will be something else, I can tell you now.
Okay.
So we postpone until tomorrow. Okay, not Wednesday. Right, the court will adjourn.
To survive.